everyone, it's that Catholic Gamer Dude here, just with a quick update. What should be here is kind of the off-week content, which I kind of missed last time around too, only this time I have an excuse. Last time it was just because it didn't happen. I don't even remember why, but this one, my excuse is a whole lot better. Yeah, so just a couple of points. Last few weeks have been kind of rough around here at the house. Couple of weeks ago, my wife was sick, and then this last weekend, I got whatever she had. So, the week where she was sick, I was basically a single parent for a couple of days. That was kind of rough, and it was really bad. I mean, nothing super serious or anything like that. It was just a cold with this fever, but it just knocks you on your butt. It was awful. But illnesses are nothing new around here. What is new, however, is something that I alluded to on my Twitter feed as being why there weren't any LPs for the last couple of weeks, and the reason why is because the little guy, my 2-year-old son, he had to go in for an MRI. The reason why is because he's had this little dimple on his back since he was born, and people didn't really think that much of it, but then his regular physician said that we gotta go see a specialist, blah, blah, blah. Good news is, he doesn't have any spinal abnormalities. I know that was a bit of a jump there, but I'm trying to keep this short. Everything for the moment looks fine. He looks good. The bad news is he may need surgery to keep it that way. I won't go into too much of the details, but it has to do with the spinal phylum and the possibility of getting a tethered cord on there that might cause some issues down the line for him, poor little guy. But we don't have definitive evidence one way or another. So, and to top it off, his specialist that he'd been seeing is retiring, so he wouldn't be the one who's be doing the surgery anyway. So, long story short, we're gonna deal with this in June again. He's gonna have to see one other specialist just to make sure some other stuff is okay. But, so something may come of that. I don't know. This has been just a lot more complicated than I thought it would have been, so I'm not making any predictions at this point. But hopefully we won't have to deal with any of this until June, which is when he's going to see his new specialist, because like I said, his previous specialist is retiring, so even if they recommended surgery, that she would not be the one doing surgery anyway. So it's a complicated mess. And as you can imagine, with dealing all of that stuff, I've had a lot less mental energy, and then I got sick on top of that, so I had even physical energy was in short supply. So it's been a rough couple of weeks here at the house. And that's the long and the short of it. The plan at this point is I'm taking this week to reset everything. So next week I'm going to have kind of an off discussion content filler, like a quick look at a particular video game or something like that. I haven't really decided yet. So that's going to be coming up next Friday. And then the Friday after that will be the discussion that I only have like the outline of a script for at the moment. So I usually try to give myself 2 weeks to do that. And I think it kind of paid off because in the last discussion video, that was about 8, close to 9 minutes of stuff. And I felt like I could dig into the topic a little bit more now that I have 2 weeks to kind of write up the script and to just have more time. And it's just a less pressured situation. And I feel like that it adds value to the video overall. So that's that. Anything else? I'm going to, for those who are interested in any of my Let's Plays, I'm also going to try to start doing some streaming, especially for if I do a quick look at of a particular video game. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and try to stream that. Just play around with some stuff, see if streaming is a thing for me. I've been meaning to do it for a while. I've even got a little bit through some of the setup and the configuration and everything like that, but I didn't really get that far. So we'll be looking into that. Should be fun. And we'll just see what happens. Other than that, I hope for the next couple of months things will get pretty much back to normal and cranking out some of the LPs and the other content, and just hopefully we won't have any more surprises for the next couple of months. And that's it. I don't apologize for taking the time off to do the family, and you guys have been very understanding about that, and I really do appreciate that. And So as far as that's concerned, I think the only thing I really apologize for is the circumstances and not being under control. But it is what it is, and it's been a rocky start for the new year so far, for the channel and life in general. But we're going to make the most of it, and then hopefully, at least until June, we'll be able to just kind of keep on keeping on. So thank you very much. Thank you for all of your likes and comments and stuff like that. And, let's just keep this train rolling, all right? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.